We back, another exciting episode, straight sports. You know how we do it. DJ Legend in the building. No, Chuck,
What's
White.
good?
It's good, boy.
WeeK7, baby, we out here. Nobody working harder than the gang, you know. Straight hood. NFL street talk.
Even when we lose, we win.
It was a big week for the fellas. We was out there Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers, the Bright Lights, Josh Allen.
Got our media passes. We was doing our thing out there. Big division win, baby.
Let's start.
Let's go.
Before we do that, let's start off with our Thursday night game of Week 6. We had the 49ers versus the Seahawks. You know, this is our Week 6
Yeah, I'll start it off. Week 6, we started off
How that game?
with the best team in the world, the 49ers. We played a division opponent, and we stood on business. You know what I mean? I told you we handled them Seahawks, and Brock Purdy lit up everything, you know?
See, I did your thing out there, baby.
We all picked the Niners on that.
That was a good one. Easy.
Definitely all picked the Niners.
Everybody's Niners with that win jumped in to tie with first place by beating the Seahawks, and with the Cardinals losing, which we'll get into later, they stood in first place after the weekend. So it was a great week. It was a great way to start off the week, Thursday night, baby. Let's get to it.
All right, the next game. Well, you want to get into the score? 36-24?
36-24. Like I said, Purdy lit it up. Kittle lit it up. You know what I mean? Kittle's dangerous in the red zone. You know, like Mason got hurt, but he's looking like he's going to be okay. But the backup came in, 75-yard scamper. People are adding him on fantasy. I mean, Gurendo, it's just movie time. Like, Metcalf did nothing. We shut him down. Shout out to Lenore, because, you know, he was the one that was doing it. Ward was injured. We was missing a few people. Didn't miss a beat. Niners about to start rolling.
Big division win.
Starting last Thursday, Niners is rolling. That's it. That's all I can tell you. Get on board.
All right, starting with the next game. We got the Jaguars at Chicago Bears.
This was the 9:30 London game, right? That's what got me. I know I picked the Jags on this.
And to be honest, fellas, everybody picked wrong except yours truly.
Yeah, we all got gas. That fake London home field.
London Jags ain't doing it. And
they didn't take
Trevor Lawrence, what's up?
Yo,
y'all looking like
go back in the season. Go back. I told you he ain't him. He ain't him. He got paid like him, but he ain't him.
All right.
Disappointing game. The Jaguars won one game in the last year. We picked them, and it was a bad pick. That's it.
All right, fellas. Next game we got on the board is the Buccaneers versus the Saints. And everybody got this right. Buccaneers winning 51-27.
The Bake Show. Baker Mayfield looking like he living up finally to that high draft pick that he was. He was the number 1 pick in that draft, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's looking like a number 1 pick, but he's looking good.
If you look at wins as a quarterback stat, that helps.
Yeah, if you look at his stats and how they're better than Josh Allen, that helps too. We were just talking about that earlier. So, like, Baker Mayfield is balling right now on the MVP level.
Mayfield threw 5 interceptions already.
Yeah, he's leading.
That's nowhere.
He's leading the league in touchdown passes. Your man's is at the bottom of the league. Like, come on.
Bottom of the league. Josh Allen 10 touchdown passes, 3 rushing touchdowns. That's 13 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Yeah,
this guy talking.
It's not enough. He has 15 throwing.
Yeah. All right. How many picks your man got?
Well, and you want to bring
how many picks Purdy
you want to
got?
bring up Russian?
How many picks Purdy got?
What are you even bringing up Purdy for?
All right, next game.
Bringing up Purdy. You bringing up Purdy now.
Everybody
man, we talking about Mayfield. That got
everybody you name is gonna have 5 or more picks. So what are you talking about?
Nah, none of them do. What are you even talking about?
How many picks Purdy got?
Purdy got 4 picks.
All right, 4 picks.
Yeah,
exactly.
And Lamar Jackson got 2. And he got 12 touchdowns, more than your man.
How many picks other quarterbacks?
Sam Darnold got more touchdowns than
your man. Got 4. How many picks your man got? Oh, Chuck.
Yo, next game.
Please, let's go right here.
Next game,
we got the Commanders.
3-3. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about that too. We in first place. What are you talking about?
You act like y'all
first place of what? You first place of what?
In my division, just like you are. What are you talking about?
We above 500.
Who cares? We at 500. You at 4-2. Y'all 4-2.
And y'all are 3-3.
And your quarterback is digressed. Like I said,
your quarterback threw 5 picks.
Mayfield
so that's what I call digressing.
What do you think, Chuck?
What you talking about?
Who's having a better year, Josh Allen or Baker Mayfield?
They both having good years, but if you look at the stats, Baker Mayfield got better stats minus the interception. He got a higher completion percentage, a higher QBR, more yards, more touchdowns, more completions.
Either the same record or better.
Like, come on, bro.
I'm saying nothing.
The 5 interceptions is all you got. That's all you got. It's big. 5 turnovers. Cool.
Yeah, you was hyped.
Keep going.
About how Josh don't got the interceptions, which I get, but he threw 18 last year.
That's the only reason. And I was gonna say that's the only reason he's so hyped.
So who you comparing to Baker Mayfield? Because Baker Mayfield is a turnover machine. Last year, just and every year before that. So
is your man. They came in the same year.
How's he playing better?
Josh Allen has more turnovers than anybody since he's coming in the league.
Make it make sense, bro.
You make it make sense. Since the year he was the starting quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, nobody has turned the ball over more. Turnover machine. Like, come on, man.
What game we got?
Let's move on to the next game. Just I don't even want to get into this. Like, we ain't talking about Buffalo game.
Let y'all know. This is what the fans need right here.
To send some time.
I mean, but all right, back to the scoreboard. We got the Commanders. This is Battle of DC. Commanders versus Ravens.
That was an easy one.
This is 23-30. Ravens taking it, and we got me, Cheese, and Nero picking the Ravens.
Styled out on this one.
White, you want to say anything about that and why you picked the Commanders?
Yeah, Daniels was balling, and they played tough. They ain't have enough. McLaurin had a pretty good game. They was missing Robinson. I think that might have hurt them a little bit with their game plan. But we'll see, because it's early in the year. Washington's hype right now.
The Commanders,
if they bounce back,
if they bounce back,
of course.
They ain't lose to
let's see what happens.
They lost to the Ravens.
The vets.
But that's still a game that I thought they was ready to step up and try to meet the challenge. It's early in the season, so
ask Nero and them Bills boys about Derrick Henry.
Yeah, they couldn't
stop
Henry.
At week 7, I sent it in the group chat. Week 7, he got 705 rushing yards. Like, it's crazy. You have 1,000 yards by week 10. Lamar got like 300 rushing and almost 1,000 passing already. Like, they're looking crazy. And the thing after week 1 or 2, they said they wasn't running the ball enough with Derrick Henry. And he got 705 at week 6.
Yeah, if they stay running the ball, it'll be all right. Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, they should be good. They're going to be in the playoffs with us.
All right, next game, we got the Cardinals versus the Packers. Green Bay taking this win at 34-13. And me, Nero, and White picking the Packers.
I tried to.
Cheese?
Tried to go left. I tried to zig when everybody else zagged. And
now you was hyped with Kyler Murray.
He was coming off a big win. I thought they was going to ride the momentum, but they ride pause. Nothing.
That game, I told you,
he was too short to get on that ride.
Packers is just a way better team, honestly. That's what it comes down to. And Jordan Love is back. He was balling. Like, He's distributing the ball all over. Watson scored. Dobbs scored twice. Reed scored. Jacobs is doing okay. He's not doing what they wanted, but he's still doing enough. And their defense is good too. Where we at with it?
All right, we got the next game coming up. The Colts at the Titans with White, Nero, and Cheese picking the Colts.
So we all got them.
Yeah, I got that right, except me.
Well, the Titans is bad, right? We was picking against Levi. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, Joe Flacco.
You picked up Flacco. That was your main reason. I remember
field goal,
Flacco.
20-17.
You know what's crazy is that when you saying that is what got me this. That made me this week with regarding like the future. I was like Flacco. That stood in my head, and I was like, yeah, nah. Joe Flacco is really like he's really good for like a backup and veteran, and what he's turned out to be, Super Bowl winner. Like
what is this? 20 years? No, 97.
Flacco is what is he? Second oldest quarterback behind
25, 26 years later. This is Vinny Testaverde for the Jets, coming off the couch, coming in, taking the Jets to the playoffs in '97.
Oh, the only thing I left out though,
boys might not know about that.
The only thing I left out about the Bucks is they dropped 51 points, which is crazy. Like
it could be like the Saints though, flash in the pan. But I think they're more consistent than the Saints. But yeah.
All right, let's get into the next one.
We got the Texans at New England. Texans taking this one with 41-21, and we all picked
The
Houston.
Yeah, it was Drake May's first start. He actually looked good. I think he had 3 tutties? 2 for 3 touchdowns. Yeah, not 3. He had Boudet and pretty sure Douglas and
I'm just happy New England sucks.
Their other wide receiver. He spread the ball out. He looked good. He was running the ball too.
He looked good. He did. I hope he sucks. I hope New England has 20 years of bad luck.
CJ Stroud threw for 3 tutties. Like they was missing Nico Collins, but they ain't miss a beat. Like they still
Diggs, 8.
Yeah, they got Diggs and Tank Dell really 8. Like
next game, we got the Browns at Philadelphia. Everybody picking the Eagles.
Cleveland sucks.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson. It's terrible.
I hate to talk bad about black quarterbacks.
I'm saying we called it before the game. Like he was gonna do bad, and he had 80 yards or something like that.
60.
He did terrible. Like, are we gonna talk about this? Like, are we benching Deshaun Watson?
Amari Cooper's going.
Saquon Barkley balling out there.
Yeah, are they on a fire sale? Are they tanking? What's going on in Cleveland?
I don't know, but they gave us Cooper for nothing.
They get rid of contract.
They gave you Cooper for like 800 racks too. They paid his salary. Like you got Cooper for free.
I got Cooper and a 6th rounder, right?
Cooper in the 6
for a third rounder,
3rd and a 7th.
The boy too. So that was definitely. I just want to know what y'all think. If is Cleveland in a fire sale or like y'all don't know or what's going on?
I mean, we don't know. They got to pay Deshaun. They need enough money to pay Deshaun.
They got Chubb coming back this week. So, like, I thought maybe they was waiting on that, and then they were going to try to, they work to get better. They're supposed to have a good defense.
They absorbed Cooper's contract before the season, knowing that they wanted to trade him. So, that really doesn't it's not about the
So, you don't think that
losing,
all right.
Why they did that.
I'm just looking at it after how bad Deshaun is playing and all the calls to bench him. And
I'm sure Cooper's happy to be out of it.
Yeah, he got to be. He could get more than 80 yards by himself. Like, what do you mean?
Well, he had good numbers.
He's going to have that like his first game with Josh Allen.
He's an official number 1 receiver. Josh Allen has an official number 1 receiver.
He's a vet, and he's a good number 2.
He's a good route. No, he's a great route runner.
He's not a good number 1.
He's a good number 1. He's not a great number 1.
That's what I mean. Like he's more of a number 2. Like
he would be a great number 2. That's a fact.
I'm saying he's their best receiver by far. Yeah. But what it helps is Shakir now, because Shakir don't got to be the one. Because you could throw him back in the slot, and then you put what's his name on the left, right?
Him and CeeDee Lamb played in Dallas together.
Put Coleman on the left, Cooper on the right, and Khalil in the slot now, right? That's what it's gonna. That's your best optimal, right?
Depends. Depends.
All right, let's.
We tight end heavy.
No, I know, but you go with a tight end 2 and 1 back. 3 wide receivers. That's like I'm talking about when you moving the ball spread and we on the ground. Just where we at with it.
Yeah, we got the next game, Chargers versus Broncos. Chargers taking this W, 23-16. And we got me, Nero, and Cheese picking the Bolts. White.
Let's go Chargers.
Man, White got gassed by Bo Nix.
Go Bolts. Yeah, why you pick the Broncos? Bo Nix.
What was the score?
Touchdown.
23-16.
Yeah, it was a close game.
Wasn't that close. They came back late.
Bo Nix be balling.
He got gassed off of Peyton and Nix. Try to tell him it ain't it.
Yeah, nah. They gonna win this week. The Broncos is good. Broncos is good. I should have went with the Chargers though and Harbaugh. You know, just like Harbaugh is just shake tops.
And we got the next game.
Coach Michigan, said it's no good.
He took y'all to the Super Bowl. He stopped frying.
It's to lose. He did nothing for it.
The lights went out. The lights ain't go out.
That was yesterday.
Next game, we got the Steelers versus the Raiders. We got White, Cheese, and me picking the Steelers.
You went with the Raiders in there?
Yeah, Raider game. You know. Raiders, baby.
Raiders fell apart. The
Raiders is having to fire sale. Good looking Raiders. Just win, baby. Just win.
Max Crosby need to get out of there.
He's next. Nah, they gonna keep him.
He's gonna play for the Niners.
They're gonna keep Crosby. You gotta keep somebody.
Stay close by.
Keep him. They don't got a quarterback to keep. They don't got no skill players to keep. They got rid of Davante. But
what you think about the game? It was an easy one, right?
Yeah, 5.
Raiders is pretty dirt.
Raiders aren't good. You're as good as your starting quarterback. When you're choosing between Gardner Minshew and what's this other guy?
The better one is Aiden.
He's starting next week.
O'Connell.
He started this week. But yeah.
All right. We got the next game. Falcons at the Panthers.
ATL shouted.
Yeah, everybody got the Falcons on this one. 38-20. Falcons taking.
Kirk Gold, Drake London. Drake London been eating in fantasy too. Kyle Pitts. I've been starting Kyle Pitts over Travis Kelce the last couple weeks. They've been eating.
Well, there's obviously the Panthers that's on the list.
Yeah, so Panthers is on the Tennessee list.
Just the Panthers and the Titans.
That's the rule, right?
Yeah.
Just don't pick
Cleveland
those
is
guys.
working real hard. They fighting to get on that list. Cleveland like, yo.
Cleveland's on that list.
Cleveland on that list already?
Yeah. Titans. Panthers might even win more games. But
they're going to go back to Bryce Young.
Are they on the list? Because all the teams might win 1 or 2 games, but that's it. I'd rather be 10-1.
10-1 and 10. That's
you know what I mean? So it's just it's bet against them. Panthers trash.
Panthers.
That's it. Easy win. Easy. Justin, why you? That was easy, right?
Yeah, that was too easy.
Yeah, because you went perfect. You should be.
No. I took it out. Colts Titans.
Oh, shaky baby.
Oh, you went against the rule and picked the Titans.
Yeah, definitely picked the Titans.
Yeah, no good. No bueno.
No bueno.
But, all right, next game, we got the Lions at the Cowboys. Lions giving the Cowboys
How about
belt chill. You know what I mean? How about them Cowboys though, yeah?
How about them Cowboys, Jerry?
Jerry. Get it right, Jerry.
7-9.
Yo, Jerry, we asked the right questions, by the way. We only ask questions. We know how this works, Jerry. You know what I mean? We're not going to be over there analyzing and telling you how to do your job when we know this is what you do. Build billion-dollar team industry. They should be asking you those questions.
Gotta get some W's, baby.
But get us these wins when we pick y'all. It's like it's affecting my overall standing. So
CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott. Y'all got a bunch of other people we never heard of. Tolberts and Dowdles.
Yeah, need a running back.
We're getting used to it. But we still ride with America's team.
It's not
we love America, and we support America's team.
Twins is cool. Triplets is better. Go get y'all a running back that could run the ball, yo.
You should have went and got Derrick Henry.
King Henry wanted to play for y'all.
But
chill, don't tell Jerry how to do his job. Yo, you wildin', son. yo, just got it in that.
Yeah, we gotta just move on.
Apologies, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones, chill out.
Can't GM forever. Jerry, hire me. I would have had Jerry Henry on the team sign.
All right, next game. Let's move on, fellas. We got the Bengals versus the Giants. White Cheese and myself picking Joe Burrow. Pop. Talk to him. You had faith in them for this week?
No, I had the wrong scouting report. So my boy Davis was calling.
Davis was coming back a week earlier.
Neighbors out is big.
He tried to have the scoop on us. You ain't tell us though.
He's back this week. Fire him up.
I didn't care if he was playing or not. I don't like the Giants. Nah.
Now who they lost to though?
The Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
They was 1-4.
What do you mean?
They needed that.
Not Mixon. Mixon was balling though, by the way, for the Texans, and he came back. But Joe Burrow went north. He went north. So he be doing. Burrow's gonna make a run. I already told you. It's a matter of getting those hard games out the way, getting to these easier teams, and he gonna put them away. The score might not be as crazy, but he knows what he's doing. I feel like
I picked the Giants. I figured Neighbors would come back ball Sunday night football. So I thought they was gonna shine in the bright lights in the Meadowlands. I didn't think both the Jersey teams would take L's back to back, but
in prime time, right? And
the
stadium with the bright lights.
Teams is gonna do that, but it happens.
But it's crazy you didn't think that could happen, and it happened, and then it happened the next day again. So it's imagine you not thinking something that could happen that happens every day almost.
I bought y'all own rush from Buffalo. That's what happened.
You put the whole team bus. You put all the fans too, by the way. We'll get into that later. But yo,
that's all you need to know. The Mafia travel.
We had they was stacked. We was in the tent with hundreds of people. You know what I mean? All Bills. All Bills.
Mafia's family, baby.
All right, next game.
That's good.
Shout out to all my Giants fans, though. You know, guys are strong individuals.
I don't know.
Talking about the next strong individuals, we got the Bills versus the Jets.
Bills, Jets. Let's start this off saying.
Yeah, y'all two-handed this.
Greg Zuerlein.
I'm going to start it off by at least saying we went to the game.
Say this.
And I went with my fellas, and that's it.
We always come out on top. That's it. We've been dominating that franchise since the existence.
I'm not going to say
continue to do it.
A couple years ago,
Let's go
said stuff about Greg Zuerlein's mother. I would have wished bad things on this man. It would have got crazy. I don't know if he got kids. It would have went bad a couple years ago. I'm above that now. So what I will say is, Greg Zuerlein, he need to be cut. That's the worst I'm gonna go. I'm calling for this man to job.
You want someone to get
I
fired?
want him to get. I'm calling. That's the closest to most disrespectful. I'm gonna fire that man.
I'm highly disappointed.
Fire that man.
Well, we always.
And I don't feel bad saying that because I can say I want to go so much further than that.
All the people that want to get you fired from work, bro. That's not cool. Yeah, that's never cool.
What I'm doing now ain't cool, but it's cooler than what I want to say. But I want to say, fire him. That's the best thing I can say.
What about the fact that y'all got a bunch of wind tunnels in your stadium?
Yeah, and he knows this. I've seen him.
Y'all spend all this money. I got this wind tunnels going on.
Like off the water. The metal.
It was a windy night. It was a windy night. Why y'all take it up?
Yo, yeah, it was freezing.
It was a windy night. It had to his job in a windy night. Come on.
It wasn't the only one.
Maybe if y'all would go 6. Maybe if Wilson just to hold on to the rock.
Nah, Wilson got hit.
Wilson would have held on to the rock. That wouldn't have been
maybe if your DB ain't hold him on
Wilson,
the other one.
Yo, kicking bass.
Maybe
kicking bass
small line. Or maybe
kicking bass
fake holding.
I don't know what about PI. I was holding this all day.
That fake holding call.
And Wilson got hold on to the ball. Zerline got to kick a field goal. Zerline doesn't miss.
There's a lot of holding calls. It was cool out there. But you got to hold on. He won't.
All right, but even when we lose,
we brought the wood.
Even when we lose, we win. Fire Greg Zerline. Offense put six up, so we don't got to depend on 3.
That game was a battle though for first place.
It was. It was.
You just handed it to them.
They missed 2 field goals.
And apparently you always hand it to them. When I was telling you all the time, you just give it to them.
Well, my man Teron Johnson, shout out to him. He's back, picked it off again. Aaron Rodgers do another pick to seal
Mike Williams slipped on that
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, shout out to the Bills secondary.
A big game. Bills secondary is balling. They're hitting hard.
I don't even know their names.
And they're picking off the ball. They're getting the turnovers.
More Ham.
Let's go. That secondary is looking good. Let's go, Bills.
Ham's a miracle story. I ain't gonna lie. Get back on the
Hamlin out there balling, tackling, hitting.
No, that's motivational for people all over to see things
Taylor
like that.
Rapp. The whole squad is out there balling.
None of them, but we see y'all again. We see y'all in Buffalo with the best receiver in football on our roster now.
I just know it was a great game.
Even when we lose,
it was really bad NFC East football, like
AFC East.
AFC East, my fault. They was kicking, missing field goals left and right. They hit the pole a bunch of times. Every time my man on the left, he was taking the lead. Then the one on the right had the lead. Then back on the left, take the lead. Right, it was one of those. It was one of those. Came down to the last drive. A-Rod threw the endo.
You want to know the best part of the night?
They stepped it up.
Yeah, the DBs.
Best part of the night is,
I ain't gonna lie, coach. His cousin coaching them up to another level. That's the reason y'all won.
Best part of the night after the game, cousin Nero. Thanks to Nero, we got to chill with the Bills and their family, and we all got to see Josh Allen. I told you don't wear Josh Allen except for him. That's the
Josh Allen saw this guy in his chest uniform and he dubbed us.
That's the best part of the night, yo.
It's all right.
Josh was like, "Yo, that's Josh Allen." I said, "That is Josh Allen looked like a tight end though, offensive lineman. He's too big to be."
It was freezing. It was freezing, and I recommend if you go to the Meadowlands, is to go see Travis Scott instead of the Giants or the Jets.
Right, but that's the recap right there.
That's how you playing the Bills. Then you get to see a show.
But that show was boring though. I didn't put on the show I wanted to see. Never. I was there trying to be a fan. I was trying to
throw the ball.
I was trying to be fanned out. I didn't get to see nothing great.
If you see Ray Davis go off for 151 yards.
Yeah, my man picked him up in fantasy. Make sure y'all scoop Ray Davis because he probably gonna be playing this week. What's up with Cook? Is he coming back or what's his injury like?
Cook is a baller. Stay tuned.
Wow. Great inside information.
Got no info. But that's how we gonna wrap up.
Cook, we praying for you.
Either way, this
the fantasy owners is praying for you.
After week 6 recap, it ended off horribly. But
how do you
talk about week 7? I'm giving y'all the preview.
The Bills just got Amari Cooper,
the second best receiver that was on the market.
Because Deshaun Watson
who got the first best receiver on the market.
It's going to show you how to cook. Also, I just want y'all to know, the Bills got the easiest remaining schedule in football. So, see y'all in the playoffs, baby. This is going so well. That's, of course, the facts.
If you got SOS, because y'all playing us and the Chiefs, and you already know. I already told you. And you got the Jets again with Davante Adams. You gotta get one of these wins.
We're gonna be right back, bringing you guys Week 7 predictions in just a moment.
7 predictions, NFL. We got my man Steve back in the building with us.
Yo. Here we go. Thursday. Oh, go ahead, bro.
No, you good, my bad.
All right, bet it up, man. Week 7, y'all already know. We're going to start with our Thursday night game. We got the Denver Broncos visiting the New Orleans Saints. Denver at -3. Who you guys got?
I'm going to set it off. I got the Saints in this one. At home. Figure Denver's good. Denver has a really good defense ever since last year. They had a good defense last year. Even though Miami put up 70 on them. Y'all tell me to forget about that. I can't forget about that. But I got New Orleans in this one at home. I don't think Denver's that good. They're good, but they're not that good.
Well, I got the Broncos, so I don't even be waiting. I'm going with the Broncos defense. Hopefully, Sertain's back. I like Bo Nix. I think the Saints is on the decline, bro. They started off high. I told you 40 a night ever since.
I'm not even sure if Carr is playing. I'm not even gonna hold you, but I still think New Orleans is gonna beat them back.
Definitely not with Rattler. I'll tell you that.
Narrow, just.
I got Broncos.
Yeah, I'm taking the Broncos on this one.
All right. Yeah. For our next game, we got the New England Patriots visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars in London, because we all know that's Jacksonville home.
We got burnt betting on Jacksonville last week, calling London a home field advantage, but I'm gonna do it again because I just don't think they stayed over there from last week. That's an advantage.
That's home field advantage.
That's a true.
That's where the home field advantage comes.
But New England.
Glad you brought that up.
I'm picking Jacksonville, but I think New England could pull off the upset. I'm gonna say that.
They definitely can.
I think New England is a possibility. But who y'all got?
I think May comes down to earth this week. Jacksonville at home in London. I think that's the factor. They got to do some sightseeing, get around the town, get settled in. Now they about to play some football. They just came off a loss. They don't win often, and I think they got it this week. I'm going to go with Trevor Lawrence to bounce back and get the win.
Yeah, I got the Jags.
Jags? Everybody's taking Jags?
Yeah, I think this is the week that the Jags finally get it together.
Who you got, Jess?
Taking the Jags on this one.
Clean sweep. Clean sweep across the board.
Clean sweep. All right. Oh, for that game, Jags were -5.5. My bad, y'all. For our next game, we got the Tennessee Titans visiting the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo at -9.
Yanks, baby.
Yeah, I'll start this one off. Bills by $1 billion. Let's go, baby. You know how we do it.
I got Buffalo.
Yeah, he's smart.
I got Buffalo.
Yeah, nah.
Is Cooper even playing?
Of course.
Cooper's playing?
Why wouldn't he be?
Clean sweep, seems. Clean sweep.
Justin got the Bills.
You know that.
I know that.
I got the Bills. Amari Cooper, Josh Allen. I'm looking to see him on the up now. You got a receiver now, so we'll see.
All right. For our next game, we got the Houston Texans visiting the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay at -2.5.
Green Bay at home. I got the Texans on the road in a big matchup.
It's a big matchup for sure.
That's crazy because I got the Texans too. Green Bay is a really good team. It's not
Great
like
defense.
I don't believe in Love, but
They might beat them niggas too.
You should start to believe in Love.
no, it's not like I don't believe in them, but I don't think I'm gonna start believing in them this week against the Texans.
No, it's gonna be a close one.
I'm in Nero believes in Love. He's a lover.
You believe in
Nero's a lover.
I feel like the
Green Bay.
the team.
Say
Let me say Green Bay.
Packers. I'm going with the Packers on this one.
Yeah, we got the Packers.
That's a good. That's gonna be a good game, but I just think Stroud is.
I'm just going with the Packers. I think they're even, those teams, and I think they get the home field advantage. Let's go,
Who you
Packers.
got, Judge?
I want to say Green Bay. I rock with my cheeseheads, but CJ Stroud, Stephon Diggs. You know, I'm a logical man.
Logic. So that's Houston.
I'm going Mixon over Jacobs is the reason.
Yeah, you're giving the quarterbacks they're about even.
Yeah, I think Love is actually better personally.
Then CJ?
Yeah.
I would argue that.
Like today, right now, yeah. Just off of experience, I think CJ 5 more years, like if he's in the same year he's in, he's gonna be better by then. But
It's arguable.
wow, I just think Mixon is better than Jacobs right now. Overall, running the ball, catching, and just putting it up. I think he's gonna make the difference. That's why I said the teams are those are two good teams. It's a good match.
Nah,
it's a good game.
I feel like it's gonna be an under.
Definitely tune in. It's 1 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Tuning in. Niners at 4, baby.
Our next game, we got the Philadelphia Eagles visiting the New York Giants. Philly at -3.
Now we play later, actually.
What you guys got?
I got Philly. I'm doing my Philly jinx. I'm picking them to win because they should win. The Giants aren't that good. I think Barkley's gonna go crazy. But if they lose, I'm happy too. So Eagles.
What you guys got?
This is back. Neighbors, that's my man right there. That's the key to winning fantasy
You
championships.
picking the Giants?
I am not picking the Giants. Neighbors is back, and I'm with you, and I'm going with the Eagles. I hear my man Koss when I'm thinking about this game, and I'm like, yeah, I think the Eagles got this. Like, you know, I don't think
-3.
Tomas don't go to the game either.
Who you got, Daryl?
Yeah, I'm going Eagles.
Eagles around the board.
Yeah, we got that around the board.
Okay.
Sweet for Philly. Philadelphia sweet.
Philly cheesesteaks, let's get it.
For our next game, we got the Detroit Lions visiting the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings at -2. Who you got?
I got Minnesota, but it's a division game, so I picked the home team. Undefeated versus 5-1, 4-2. Very closely matched teams. Sam Darnold could easily be brought down there. It's no Aiden Hutchinson for the
That's big.
Lions.
No Aiden is big.
Yeah, I wish him the best speedy recovery. Hope he get back to 100%. He's a beast.
Just because earlier the Mayfield argument, I got another question for you. At what point do you think, like what week? Is it like week 10, or do we got to wait a little bit later in the season for people like Mayfield and Sam Darnold that we accept what they actually doing right now? Or do you think they fall back down to earth and just it all falls apart for both of them? Like Darnold is what we're talking about now. But what I mean is, like, do you think Darnold keeps this up, or do you think at some point he can't keep this up?
I think their team is good, and Darnold is a good quarterback. So yeah, I think they do keep it up.
You think Darnold could keep it up?
Yeah.
All right. I like that. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm picking Minnesota to win.
So, but I mean, later on, you think by week 10 you see Darnold?
I mean, I'm not gonna call
Because
Darnold.
you said that earlier what you just said was that you think Darnold might,
he could come back down to earth.
So that's what
he came back down to earth against the Jets and they won. Like coming back down to earth ain't like 4 picks and a horrible game. It's like the type of game.
I mean, he might have a good year this year, but he won't be better next year. You know what I mean? Like I don't see him like
this is his
great QB. Well,
whatever he produces at the end of this year, whatever he puts out at the end of this year, I think this is his ceiling. It's not
going to get better. You don't see him on the Baker Mayfield track? Solidifying his spot, becoming the quarterback. You think J.J. McCarthy's coming back?
I think he's coming back. But I think if he has a good year this year, he could become the starter for somewhere else. I don't
think he'll be a starter anywhere.
I think if he takes the Vikings to the playoffs, gets them to the second round, he could very well be Tennessee's quarterback.
I don't see that happening, personally.
I don't see it happening either, but if it happens, I can see him getting a starting job.
For sure. With that being said, week 7, I'm taking Minnesota Vikings and Sam Darnold.
Just who you got?
I'm going to go against everybody so far. Detroit.
What up, though? What up, though?
Yeah, I got the Lions.
I like that pick. You got the Lions, Daryl?
I got the Lions, and yeah, this is what
all that Minnesota talk. All that Sam Darnold talk. You got the Lions, son.
Whatever.
All that Sam Darnold talking, you got the Lions. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's because White jumped out the window asking longevity. They're gonna lose this week.
I'm saying it's a tough matchup. They're playing.
There's a division game. I want to play.
This is a big matchup.
Evenly matched.
Yeah, that's why I got the Vikings. They undefeated. Some teams, they ride that wave. People start off 7-0, 8-0, 10-0. Somebody got to do it, And I know it ain't the Chiefs because we played them this week. You know what I'm saying? So we see what's up.
We'll get there, man. We'll get there. Hold your horses, man. Right. Our next game, we got Seattle Seahawks visiting the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta at -3. Who you got?
I got the Falcons. Yeah.
ATL shot.
I don't know how y'all doing, but I got Falcons easy. What you got?
Now, usually it's Gino, but not this week. It's ATL shouted. Give me the Falcons.
Mr.
I'll
Cousins.
take all the help in the division I could get. Whenever I could get it. Let's go ATL. Let's go Kurt. Let's go Cousins. 300 yards.
Kurt Cole.
Think Pitts is looking butter. Like
Drake London been eating in fantasy. Keep it up.
He got Mooney. Like the running game was supposed to be it. Bijan. Let's go. That's it. ATL.
Oh, Bijan's playing this week?
Yeah, he played last week too. I know you got ATL. Just bring it up.
Yeah.
ATL sweet.
Kirk Cousins.
Yes, sir.
ATL sweet. Copy. For our next game, we got the Cincinnati Bengals visiting the Cleveland Browns. Cincinnati at -5.5. Who you got?
Bengals. What they say? Who them? They're not who that. They who them. I don't know. It's stupid. Whatever.
Who that?
I don't know how that go.
How much wins do they have so far for the season?
Bengals. Bengals are 2-4. Browns are 1-5.
But the Bengals is putting up points this year.
No, I know. I said how many?
2-4.
They got 2 wins so far.
Yeah.
This is gonna be another one.
Yeah, Bengals are wrapping this up.
Yeah, across the board, right now.
Yeah, I got Bengals.
Yeah, Burrowland, let's go.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy one. I didn't know what was taking so long,
I'm looking for 3 touchdowns this week, maybe 4. I think T. Higgins goes off. I think Jamal catches a bomb. Like Chase Brown needs to step it up. That backfield is a mess with Moss and Brown, but they missing Mixon. But that's another.
They definitely missing Mixon. Definitely missing Mixon.
It's a big deal. It's all on Burrow.
Yeah, clearly. For our next game, we got the Miami Dolphins visiting the Indianapolis Colts. We got the Colts at -3. Who you got?
I got the Colts.
Same here. I got Indy.
Just who you got, cuz?
Yeah, I went against the Colts last week. I'm not gonna be stupid like that.
You going Flacco? And
Pretty Flacco.
I'm going Flacco too, and I picked the Dolphins when I was initially because
I think the Dolphins gonna win that. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
For some reason, I thought the Dolphins was gonna win, and then I told Nero not too long ago about Flacco when he said it, and it stood in my mind, and I forgot that was the reason I was supposed to pick.
You think the Dolphins
might come back this week, though? Richardson is supposed to come back.
They do. They not a bad team, and they do.
I think they win last week against the Patriots.
Yeah. That's exactly. I'm going Dolphins.
Trash.
I'm going to Dolphins. Put me on wax.
So why you got the Dolphins?
Yeah, my reason is not playing. Flacco's not playing. I'm glad you reminded me. Nah, this is why you reminded me again.
Oh yeah, so
I was gonna pick him because of Flacco, and then Flacco's not playing because Richardson's back.
Hold on, so y'all take
Richardson's gonna fumble, turnover.
Backup.
I'm going with the Dolphins. Let's go.
Over Anthony Richardson.
Bet it.
It's in. That's it. That's in.
I still got
That's it. Me and just got the fence.
All right.
Yo, Noah, you already know. Bring that magic to
squish the fish,
Dolphins, baby.
Just you got the fence too, Just?
Yeah.
You know?
All right, copy.
Shout out to my
Tariq ain't been doing too good in fantasy for me. I think he needs to do some type of
Hold on. Who's the starting quarterback for the Dolphins?
Check his tape.
Justin White. Who's the starting quarterback? Chill out. Y'all know that. Division.
It's not a division thing. That's fantasy, bro. Finally. Before that, it was worse. It was what's his name?
We're gonna be number one in our division.
Skylar Thompson. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't know these things. What do you mean?
For our next game, we got the Carolina Panthers.
Or something. Never about to start.
Man, Justin,
let's go. Keep it moving.
Just don't want to know that guy. He's a nobody.
For our next game, we got the Carolina Panthers versus the Washington Commanders. Washington at -8. Who you got?
Yes. Yeah, just skip that.
Washington, easy, clean sweep.
Yeah, we're not wasting time on these.
Let's go.
For our next game, we got the Las Vegas Raiders visiting the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams at -6.5. Who you got?
We're going to pick on this game, but don't watch it, nobody, all right? Nah. Matthew Stafford, Cup is back, too.
Yeah, got the Rams on this one.
Yeah.
Rams.
I got the Rams. Kyron Williams, Cup is back. That got to be the difference.
Yeah. They got him questionable fantasy, but
I'm telling you, he's back.
He's back.
Colder.
Rams. Everybody Rams.
Cold game for Cup.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's going to at least make a little difference. You know, he should at least keep the other guys. Because Atwell's been, you know, when everyone's out, you know, the other guys step it up a little. They ain't step it up much because they obviously wasn't winning. But, you know.
For our next game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs visiting the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco -1.5. Who you got?
Just like that. You already know. All right, listen, man. Y'all see the hoodie. Y'all know what it is. It's payback time. You know what I mean? And it's not even real payback because this don't matter. It's regular season football. We be back in the Super Bowl. This is what we do. Super Bowls. You know what I mean? So, all right, we playing the Super Bowl champs. It's going to be a tough game. Going against the referees, the Kansas City referees. And we playing at home. I'm expecting there to be less Kansas City referees in Santa Clara. So I'm going with the Niners. Brock Purdy's going to light up that defense. And I don't know who's weak. It's a lot of injuries still, you know? But they don't got no wide receivers over there. They ain't make the trade for the wide receivers. They not getting T. Higgins. And they got to lose eventually, and we going to beat them. So, yeah, just bet on the Niners, baby. That's it. Money line, Niners.
Who you got, Nero?
I'm going Chiefs. Yeah, I got Patrick Mahomes.
That's an easy interception.
That's it. That's
What's
it.
up? Who's next?
Yo, who you got, Jess?
Nah, take it away, Chief.
Nah, I know who I got on paper, but I want to. My man White made a compelling argument. I was hoping Nero gave me something to think about, but his straight into the point. Who you got?
Patty Mahomes ain't been doing nothing for fantasy as far as, producing. I'm not saying he hasn't been winning. Just hasn't been producing.
Reality. Who you think gonna win the game?
Y'all gotta factor in the refs. Like, you know how this goes.
Oh yeah, if we factor in the refs,
you gotta make those calls.
But KC gonna take that.
I got Kansas City on the paper because, like, I think the refs are gonna travel well. They travel.
Yeah, it's just a fairy tale. It's the fairy tale win. Like, it just sounds right.
But when you said they gotta lose,
think about it. It sounds right.
Like you said, they gotta lose at some point. If they're gonna lose to anybody, it's gonna be a team like the Niners.
It's payback time, Cheese. That's what I'm telling you.
Who you got, Jess?
The Niners. I got the Niners. I got the Niners.
That shit is Niners and Yankee season.
Y'all be flip-flopping, bro.
He gassed me to get the Niners.
All wax. I got this small guy.
Who you got, Jess?
That's it.
I'm gonna have to be logical. One team is undefeated. The other
there you
team
go.
Must win for my team.
Got how many losses?
It's 3-3.
Yeah, like nah, bro. Why would I do that? That don't even sound right on paper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
I'm logic. Like, you feel me?
Logic.
Like, it's illogical.
Right. You gotta go until they show you different. You know what I mean?
I guarantee. What's the spread right there?
2.5.
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah, exactly. They know we gotta be favored. We always favored when we play them.
You at home though, supposed to be 3.
We always favored in the Super Bowl. We always favored.
But this is what I'm saying. This is the fairy tale story.
But this ain't the game that matters, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna give
on the road back to the 3.
That's how it goes. You know how it goes.
On the road
our next game.
Not making it.
For our next game, we have the New York Jets visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jets minus 2.5. Who you got?
Jets by 50. Davante Adams, 5 touchdowns, receiving, 1 rushing.
That's beast. That's beastie.
Nah, Jets. I got the Jets. That's it.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers on this one. I think it's gonna be a close one, but I feel like Steelers defense is gonna be able to put the clamps on that Jets offense, and it's probably because they still didn't get nobody to help out that O-line. They run a game, they got to get that together. You can't run because your O-line is tough, and you can't pass because your O-line is trash. So
dudes get a win and start talking crazy.
This is what happens, y'all. It's all good.
I got to see it.
Judge, you following suit?
Personal media pack.
Usually, I'm not really, I wouldn't call myself a Jets hater, but I'm not a Jets supporter. You know what I mean?
Me.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. You a Bills
fan.
Yo, use your logic,
but
bro.
I'm gonna be logical on who they just got.
Yeah.
That's my son. Team is gonna be a little stronger. I'm not saying they got a vet quarterback.
Man out the box.
I'm not illogical. I'm not saying you guys are dirt. You understand what I'm saying? You guys are definitely trying to be a contender.
We trying.
You feel me?
Seriously.
Respectfully,
going with the Steelers.
1 in a million.
Nah,
you might hear me say, but I'm gonna take the Jets this week. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jets this week.
Smart man, yo.
All right, now here we go, man. Over under 7 catches, Davante Adams. Chuck, tell me. Over. All right, over. Big game, Davante Adams. Just win this game. This is the coming home party. This is the New York Packer Jets. Let's go. I'm picking them.
Green, baby.
Davante ball out though and show up. That's what the city been waiting for.
Yeah, this is what this is. I mean,
Either he's gonna ball out, or they gonna play cover 2 or 2 men.
One man
over the top of him.
You in
one
the city
over
now.
Wilson. And then my man,
this ain't the desert no more. You back home,
up, baby. We gonna open up, baby.
It's that time, right?
For our next game, we got the Baltimore Ravens visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got Baltimore at -3.5. Who you got?
Baltimore, baby.
And we all gonna take Baltimore across the board. I don't think it needs to be much of a discussion.
It's Baltimore at Tampa Bay.
It don't matter.
It don't. I still got Baltimore regardless. But it's Baltimore at Tampa Bay?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still going Baltimore.
Don't matter, bro.
That's a Baltimore sweep.
The Ravens on this one, Baltimore.
Yeah, what's Lamar? Like 28-1 against the NFC? It's like some crazy record.
Yeah, he's undefeated.
He's him, bro. He's him, bro. Like I keep telling dudes, like, yo, it was just a story. This is a side note. It was just a story about him in college.
Thought he was undefeated. First the NFC. That's why I
said his sophomore year.
Did he lose to y'all last year?
I'm not sure.
Classes, all his classes online.
I think y'all popped them. Like, they popped y'all.
Nah,
what NBA player he went for?
It was on Purdy.
Yeah,
that was his worst game.
It was Mitchell. It was Donovan. He said Donovan Mitchell was in all his classes.
Yeah, he said he was going
he
crazy.
Said by sophomore, junior year, he had the school online. All his classes was online. It was only Donovan Mitchell. But coming in, the freshmen, they was nasty, bro. But he was always him. Long story short, Lamar. Well, come on, this is
Heisman Trophy.
But that's what I'm saying.
2-time MVP. This is what I be saying.
Yeah, put some respect on his name.
This is the man that couldn't get paid, bro. He's always. If we had this show when this was happening, that's all I would have been arguing every day is pay that man. You feel me? I'd have said if we'd have had it then, I would have been on the Jets needed to draft him coming out of college.
My son said he was going in a dunk contest against Donovan Mitchell, freshman year in college, 360 almost.
Yeah, Heisman Trophy 2-time.
Boy, him, bro.
For our next game, for our next and final game, we got the Los Angeles Chargers visiting the Arizona Cardinals. We got the Chargers at -2.5. Who you got?
I got Chargers. That's it.
I agree with Nero. I'm going with Jim Harbaugh from the Chargers.
I went with the Cardinals last week thinking they was going to ride the momentum. Pause. They ain't riding nothing. I'm going Chargers.
Chargers sweep?
I don't feel like Kyler is that trash.
No, he's not trash.
I want to pick the boats, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, the heart says pick the boats, but, like, bro.
Going Kyler?
Bro, like, you know what I mean? Last week was kind of like, bro.
Depressing.
Touchdown?
Depressing last week.
Monday night.
Nah, they looked bad last week. Yeah. They got smacked last week.
Like, nah, I can't see that, bro.
Chargers gonna smoke big boobs.
I feel like it, but then it's like, yo, Kyler, you gonna let that happen, bro?
This could be, yeah, it could be a run around on crazy.
Herbert, Dobbins, like Chargers is play defense.
It's a coin toss, but put me on wax. I'm gonna take Cardinals.
Got you. And that's it. That's the end of our predictions for week 7.
Week 7, tune in, baby.
Yeah,
Green, Davante,
tune in. NFL Street Talk, baby. Thanks for tuning in. We just getting started too. The season just heating up.
Brandon Bean, just big ball of bean.
It's the race.
Yo, Joe Douglas said,
Jets just got a new player.
Joe Douglas said, don't fire me.
I'm waiting on C-Mac to get back.
Joe Douglas said, don't fire me. I'm doing my job.
Yo, to the New York Yankees potential Subway Series.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the Yankees. Shout out to Judge for hitting that home run. Finally showing up. Everything is coming together at the right time.
We got some productive.
I don't mind playing the Dodgers or the Mets.
Shout out to Stanton.
I know it's going to be Yankees Series.
Yo, do we
Soto, Judge,
Yankees World Series for sure.
That's how we
Did y'all get the final tally?
Yankees World Series, baby.
Did we get the final? Did we get the final tally up?
Nah, you could say that, Steve.
All right. Before we go, we got Justin at 49 and 43. We got Nero, 54-38. We got Cheese, 51-41. And we got White, 47-45.
10 games over 500, baby.
I'm still in the lead, right?
Yeah, Nero in first, Cheese you second, Just third, White you following up.
I'm in striking distance above 500.
Yeah, nah, seven games. Definitely ain't gonna catch up with everybody picking the same teams for a lot of these games, though. That's for sure.
It's a long season, like all the teams.
Yeah, no, you got 10 weeks. You got 10 more weeks, bro.
It makes more sense. It don't like everybody waiting to pick against. Like when Chuck got on his, I'm a sucker from Harlem.
Watch your mouth.
And he was like, yo, I'm picking against you so I can catch up. That's exactly what this avoids when you pick your team.
That's called being smart, bro. You mad because I'm smart?
That's far from not being smart.
Like,
you jumping in the water. It works for you. You was ready to give up the season.
Yo. Before it get crazy, who taking this out, yo?
Bro, you
taking
just
this out.
I am
crazy. You gotta go on wax. You gotta go on wax, bro.
500.
Nah, I'm 10 games.
That's nothing.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
That's nothing. I'll take that.
Cold down there in the cellar.
Made up that ground. There's
cold in the cellar.
Who taking this out, man?
How you make up ground? You have to
Yo, I'm over 500.
Yo.
Last week I won. That's how you make up ground.
See y'all next week.
Tune in, baby. NFL Street, straight hood. Hurricane International Productions, baby. Yo, we live in the Bronx, though. Yo, Yankees all day. Let's go. Judge 3 home runs. Stanton 3 home runs. Know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's get it. That's it. All right. Yo, tune in.